Well, I don't know if statement wins are really a thing you guys need at this point, but did that feel like the kind of statement win for you guys beating the best team in the NBA record-wise?
Um, like I said before, we need these wins coming down the stretch right now, and it's giving you a playoff atmosphere, especially with the crowd being engaged the whole time. Thanks to the fans showing up tonight.
What's working with that lineup when you come in second quarters, fourth quarters with Bogey, with Ben, with Nico, both sides of the floor?
Just pushing the pace, running the floor. Trusting one another. Tonight we got stops early, and that got us out in transition. And like I said, trusting each other on offense, letting Bogey handle, me handle, and trying to set up everybody else.
What was it like working with T. Lou, Jeff not being able to be here? What was it like working with the rest of the coaching staff to get this win tonight?
It was great. They all stepped up tonight. Even the guys behind the bench, Jeremy did a good job of keeping me focused and locked in tonight. And appreciate him being there. He's a guy that always talks to T. Lou and is always locked in every day.
After the game, Bishaw said that he thinks Bogey's really given you guys a shot in the arm since his arrival. Kind of, what have you seen out of Bogey since he's been here?
Competitive nature, wanting to win games. Tough guy. Trying to pick it up on the defensive end as well, and he's making shots too.
Well, you're historically one of the more efficient guys the way you play. I think you're at game 26, 27 right now. Like, does it feel like you're getting back to where you want to be? Is there still room for you, or how are you kind of evaluating yourself at this point?
It's about winning, man. I'm not trying to get back to a certain point. It's about what's in front of me. I always said that. So it's not nothing to do with the past. It's just about being better and being better in my role this year and what's in front of me.
Zoo talked about his growth really since he got to the Clippers, and now when he first got here, didn't know a whole lot, really anything close to what he knows now. And then B-Shaw was saying post-game that guys may have been hesitant to throw him the ball early in his career, but now you guys are trusting him down the stretch. How have you seen him evolve since, you've been with him for pretty much most of his time since he's been here?
As years go, you get better. He definitely wasn't ready to get the ball the earlier years when I was here. Like I said, he progressed. He wasn't scoring on smalls as easy, getting the ball swiped out of his hands. Now he's, being more aggressive. When it's two on him, he's dunking the ball. He's also being patient in his post-ups. And, as you get more touches, you start to get more patient. You don't feel like, oh, let me score the ball. So, the selfishness is, he never was, but you know what I mean? Every player feels that way when they get it. And then now it's starting to kind of go away. And, he knows I'm going to get the ball back, so let me pass and score this. But just more efficient, too, with his hook shots and everything.
He seems to be a reliable scorer now, not just a one-off here. Most games he seems to be doing pretty well offensively. How much does that add to have just another guy who can put it in?
Just what I just said, it's pretty much the same question. He's being great and efficient, and if we see him, in his spot and he's being physical, we're going to give him the ball, and we trust him down there every night.
Going forward, like you said, what areas do you see that you could still improve upon?
Us with us, just, our transition defense is always going to be better.
How about yourself?
And just executing.
Personally.
I don't know. I'm playing the game. I don't care. Whatever I need to do to win that night, that's what I'm going to do. It's not for me to just come out here and try to prove a point to get to the best, possible me. Like I said before, guys played half of the season, and they deserve what they're doing, and I'm here to try to help.
What does it say about
Last question.
What does it say about just the level of commitment? Norm had a strong first half. You guys didn't play in that fourth quarter, given that unit was playing well. Just the level of sacrifice and buy-in from everyone overall.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of medical and coaching. I'm just not trying to put him in harm's way, just knowing that was his, second game back from the hamstring. And like you said, we were rolling a little bit in that fourth, so, it's kind of like why chance it in a sense. But he's definitely going to play down the stretch. He's one of the better players in the fourth quarter.
I got one more if you don't mind. You mentioned the crowd tonight and how engaged they were. It seemed like this was the loudest it's been this season. How different does it feel from Staples when you have these late games like this?
Me personally I don't feel a big difference, but just from the beginning of the season and now, like I said before, like fans are being great and are coming in and seats are being filled, and it was great tonight and into it.
Thank you.